Why do you feel like, Elon, with the young folks for the change too? How do you feel about that? And then what do you think about that if we apply that to hip hop or across the board, if we just put it in the hands of the young folks, the intelligent ones, and see what the hell they had to say?
Well, it's not even that anymore. It's just that what we see what's going on is that these people are consolidating power everywhere. Everywhere that got something to do with the enhancement of black culture, they are consolidating the power and making it where we'll never be the face of it again. They making sure that they're gonna make sure it's not no more babies. They're gonna make sure it's not no more Lukes, no more Jay Princes, none of that. Because what they gonna do is they gonna put a dad in the West and a son in the East.
Yeah.
And they gonna buy up all of the independent platforms where ain't no artist independent. It ain't no independent no more. If you put something out, your record grows, they already got first dibs. There's no negotiation power for the future. So this is just an example again, just like they do throughout history. They pick one or two of us, give them all the power, and then when them one or two mess up, everybody else slaves. And that's exactly what you having going on in the music business right now. I keep saying it. They say that you could tell just by this last Grammys, they set individuals down and told them they are the ones that control hip hop. And I feel like everybody from the South, everybody has been left out of that conversation.
Yeah.
But when I really look and see what's going on, I'm like, yeah, but when you only give it to one or two, everybody else gonna suffer. And that's what we have. But what we do have is black people are resilient. What we've done, I feel like our culture is moving more into Southern soul, more into blues, more into more things that they don't understand and they don't control. That's when music will be free. And that's the reason why you see Atlanta right now, more and more Southern soul radio stations popping up. Because the same thing that happened in hip hop in Atlanta is about what's going to happen to these Southern soul artists. And I'm glad about that because now we're dealing with older artists again.
Exactly.
What up, those Skywalker?
Exactly. And I love it. So speaking of older artists, man, Shawty, you done work with all the legends, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, explain how it is working with these legends, and do you still work with these legends to this day?
Oh yeah, man. You know, it's dope for me because I grew up as a fan.
Yeah.
So like, you know, what a lot of people don't understand is like I've been going through a custody battle with my parents for years. So like I would be home in the day because my daddy from him, this where I'm from, or I'd be in Yuma, Arizona. That's where my mama from. So when you see me rocking A hats, I'm always representing two sides.
Both of them,
But I didn't know, like, when my grandma took me out to foster home, I didn't know I was gonna see Gipp like a year later. I didn't know I was gonna see Jermaine like a year later. Like they were right here. And at the time, I just happened to be like, soon as my grandma took me out to foster home, I met Raheem the Dream through Twin Production. Right. He had Drama, which is, you know, it's the 25th anniversary now. 25 years for Left, Right, Left.
My God.
Shit. So, you know, I didn't know that. And they were just so humble. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I never seen that up. So I say, one day I'm going to produce them. You know? So I always just sat in the studio and I was like, man, if I heard Organized Noise making the beat, I would make the same type of beat. I was like, I'm going to get with one of these. You know what I'm saying? If Jermaine did a beat, I make that same type of beat.
Come on.
That's why I say I'm trapped out, because I didn't know my success would be something that I don't really, you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
answer me this though, Shawty, because see, that was one of the things too. When you watching Jermaine produce, you watching Organized Noise produce, but then you came with your own damn sound. How the hell did your sound formulate out of all of that?
It's like just, you know, listen to all of them, you know, and then, you know, Rico used to invite me to the house when I was young, so I used to come over there and see what they was doing. Like,
then.
You know what I'm saying? Or Jermaine would invite me over. You know what I'm saying? I see what he doing. And then, you know, 3 City Mafia, my family. You know what I'm saying? So I just blended all that stuff together.
Crazy.
and just like, I'm a win by letting these people know I can actually play piano. You know what I'm saying? So I started implementing that with hard hitting drums. So, you know, at the time, booty shake was the biggest thing. So I made a mistake on my beat machine one day and it slowed down, and that's how I got that trap pattern. that little bounce. And
Yeah.
it was all booty shake music, booty shake 808.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a mistake.
Yeah.
And it sounded dope, and I just mastered it. And it been like that. That's why I ain't never switched it up.
That's crazy.
When it come to trap.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and majority of the people that come to me for that sound,
Yeah.
they don't want me to switch the bounce up.
Yeah.
It's just the melodies.
Come on.
You know.